Okay, so we built two really interesting zone shapes today, and you're holding one of them.
Yeah.
Could you describe that shape a little bit?
So on the inside with the red balls, you have a rhombicosed dodecahedron.
Okay.
And then on the outside, you have 5 tetrahedrons. You can sort of see their points.
Yeah.
And then you have a dodecahedron surrounding all of that.
Okay, cool. And my, do you want to show the other shape too?
Okay.
Okay. So you can put that one down and pick the other one up. And what's this shape?
This is the intersection of 5 tetrahedrons.
Okay.
Just the shell.
Just the shell. Well, let me ask you one quick question. How are those two shapes related to each other?
Well, they both have the intersection of 5 tetrahedrons.
Okay. Lift one of them up so it's in the picture. Okay. You don't have to have both, it's fine. They both have the intersection of 5 tetrahedrons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So, what are some math-related things that either you learned from making these shapes, or that you think people could learn from making these shapes? That's what I'm interested in hearing about.
Exact symmetry.
Okay.
Like making everything exactly the same down to the last ball.
Okay.
That's what we had to do, making the little shapes.
Yeah. What else?
Like what math skills could people learn?
Or math concepts or ideas or anything, really. Anything that you think might even be related to math.
Well, you have a lot. Definitely, you could learn more about 3D geometry from this.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of it, actually.
What are some 3D geometry things you learned from either that shape or the other one?
Well, it's like connecting up balls inside the shape to form new shapes. It's an interesting thing to do.
Okay.
But is that really a concept?
Well, 3D geometry is certainly a concept.
Yeah. What other concepts are there? Oh, symmetry.
Oh, yeah?
Already said that.
Well, no, that's all right. What sorts of things do you see in symmetry
Well, I think it's like it's 5-fold symmetry.
in the shape you're holding? Okay.
Because you can see like the 5 points of the tetrahedron.
Cool. How about in the other shape? What sorts of excuse me? What sorts of symmetry do you see in that other shape?
So, on this shape, you have actually a lot of symmetry. The shape made with red balls is symmetrical. I think I'm not sure how much fold symmetry it is.
Well, what sort of shapes are on that?
Well, pentagons, squares, and equilateral triangles.
That's really interesting, actually. So what kind of symmetry then does that shape probably have?
5-fold symmetry, maybe?
5-fold comes from what?
From the pentagon.
Okay.
And it probably also has 4-fold and 3-fold.
Yeah. What about the dodecahedron on the outside? What symmetries does that have?
Well, wouldn't that have 5-fold because you have just a lot of pentagons?
You do have a lot of pentagons, but there's some other sneaky symmetries in the dodecahedron that hide around.
Well, it could be 3-fold symmetry.
Why is that?
If you look here, you have a triangle,
Mm-hmm.
and you have that on every face.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Hidden triangle.
And there's also a slightly harder to see symmetry if you grab two opposite edges.
These?
Edges.
Oh.
So grab the middle of two opposite edges.
So, like this.
Yeah. Now spin it 180 degrees. Does it look the same?
Yeah. So 2-fold symmetry.
So there's 2-fold, 3-fold, and 5-fold symmetry inside of that shape. So that's cool. That's neat. I think there's a lot of neat stuff. These are two of the neatest shapes we've ever made, so I wanted to see what you took away from them. Anyway, good job. Good job today.